Hi guys, we woke up today. That's a big deal. Why is my face so pink? Well, I shaved, but it looked very pink. Like Dracula from Buffy when he had all that pink stuff on his... Anyway, we woke up, so that's a big deal. And we get to go to hot yoga today. So I'm really excited. I'm wearing my cute little outfit. So I'll show you what I'm wearing, because I'm really excited. So I'm wearing my cute little tank top that I can tuck in, and then these pants are for when I'm getting there because it's going to be super cold. And then also I have my cute little short shorts. Look at my legs though. My legs are looking good. My legs are looking very delicious. Look at me, I look so cute. Don't I look so cute? Let's see if any of the beasts are awake. Nope. Usually when they're awake, they come run at the door and scream and be happy, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. So I also have to be in here to grab... Where are my towels? Oh, okay. My yoga towel, because it's a longer towel, so they're kept up here outside. So I have this, and then I have my yoga mat, and I have a yoga pad because my knees are crunchy. So like I have a yoga pad to do all that yoga stuff. But I'm really excited. Also, I ended up borrowing one of Erin's bags, and I put my chains on it, and it's my walk around the house bag because I forgot what I was gonna say. I must have been a lie. So we are wasting time before hot yoga, doing like biceps and shoulders. I did like 10 minutes on the stair stepper, so this is what we're doing now. We have new grass on the grass field. Look at our new grass. Everyone's lining up outside the yoga studio. So we have a couple minutes, I think. I'm gonna try to stretch my hammies. So we made it in, finally, and we'll see. We'll have a good session. Okay, so hot yoga was good. I'm just trying to figure out my bag situation. There's just a lot of people. Okay, so hot yoga was good. Figuring out my bag situation. It's always awkward to hold these, but I think I figured something out, so it's better than nothing. So I actually parked somewhere I normally don't park, so we'll see what happens with all that. Oh my god, I can't even get in my car. This is why I don't park on this side, because people are disrespectful. Like, at least close your mirrors. I just bumped someone's mirror, that's why I'm saying. Oops. What is going... Oh, you know what it is? I need to delete Erin's phone out of here, because it's giving me so many issues. I know that's what it is. Look at that car. That's cool. I wonder how many boys have Erin's car on their vision board. Because I just saw another boy taking a picture of his car, so that's why I drove by and was like, look at that car. Because he was like taking a picture with the flash and everything, old woman. But like, at least it wasn't on an iPad. So that was a fantastic yoga class. It was full of people. I was holding in a toot so hard because they're like, wind removing pose, wind removing pose, wind removing pose. And I'm just like, oh God, there's wind that's going to be removed or relieved. Like, oh God, and my stomach was like, and he's like, don't drink water during class if you can manage it because we're twisting our stomachs and da 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 da. So when I first started vlogging again, like it was so hard for me to like find other vlogging things. Like I'd put in vlog and it would show me stuff from like 6 years ago. I was like, that's not right. People are vlogging now. I know people are still using long form content. So then I started looking and looking and looking, and finally, I don't know if it's the algorithm or what, but then I started to finally see vlogs, and I am just in love with all these people because they are so freaking silly and like they are just like me. So I'm so happy. I am so happy because they're just doing it. And I don't know, I'm not in this for the money. I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm just a content creator. I just make content. Doesn't matter if anyone watches it. I love the people that do. But like, they are so freaking funny. And the kids are like so silly. And like, I'm older now, so like I don't understand a lot of like or like whatever they say, but like the majority of it I understand, and I am cackling. I am DEAD dead because they're just like, they say the most out of pocket stuff and they're just like I'm like, oh my God. But I just want to say that I'm really happy. I'm finding all these vlogs again. That was kind of crazy. The guy showed up and we didn't even know. But I ran to the door and opened it and like cleaned up the house a little bit and put the dogs away. But that was pretty easy. What do you think about it?
I'll be happy when we get some stuff out. It's over with.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to help us with our monthly costs, and it helps our credit a lot because then it doesn't look like we're holding unsecured, what is that called? Unsecured somethings.
Unsecured debt?
Yeah, so our credit will go way back up. Yeah, that high interest, like, I need to snip up them credit cards because that's wildly insane. But yay, good job us. I'm proud of us. We did grown-up shit. And the reason it was like crazy a second ago is because like the emails and stuff said like we were gonna do it virtually, like the signing and everything. So then I saw the guy on the ringing and it's like, there's someone at your door, and I don't know where my cell phone is. But I was like, oh no. But I guess it makes sense, you have to do it in person because he has to notarize it or whatever. But like, that was crazy. Just so proud of us. Like, that was such a big thing. And like, I mean, we have money, but we weren't like struggling. But it would have been nice to have some breathing room, because when we got our cars, that was like hard because I got my car once I totaled, my car was totaled, and the interest rate was crazy. It was like 2% or something when I got it, and then this one was 9%. So like the car payment went up, and then the first car I couldn't get in and out of because of my ruptured discs, and like it was just a mess. And then the second time I went in, they're like, we're gonna need to have like $10,000 worth of work on your car, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, I'll trade it in. And I did, and now I have this car, and it's perfect. Like, it's certified. It's from Mercedes, so it's certified pre-owned, and it's got all this shit. So if something happens to it, I don't have to worry. I just take it in, and they fix it. So like, that wasn't the same because in my last Mercedes, I bought it from a third party. So like, it's kind of scary. And then Aaron got this Porsche, and like, he has enough money, but it would have been nice to have more money because like when we went, we did our budgets. We spent a lot of money on like Uber Eats and like dumb shit. So like we had to cut that out, and I'm like, we don't need Uber Eats, but it's fun to have Uber Eats. Like, just stuff that we got used to. Let me tell you, I'm being a little bit shady, but I don't really care. Life is gonna end soon. I don't know. Not by my hand, but okay. So there's this position at my job, and it's for a director. And we have a lot of really good managers that are managers now that would probably be really, really good directors. However, they've been kind of warned, like, you don't have a master's and you need a master's in order to do this job. But they have a lot of experience. They know how everything works. And I'm just like, that's dumb. And they're like, we'd really also like to hire a nurse into this position too. And I'm like, what? Because none of them are nurses. None of the managers we have are nurses. And I'm like, that's bizarre. So I'm like, okay, well, what are the requirements? Being a nurse, having IT experience, having clinical experience, having a master's and a bachelor's. Guess who has all of those? But I don't have manager experience. So I'm like, okay, they have manager experience, but not the other qualifications. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be that candidate that has everything on paper except the experience. And I'm thinking I'm going to force them to like look at what they have and kind of accept that instead of like what they're doing now and being like, well, no, you don't qualify. I don't know. I'm probably going to bite myself in the ass. But like, I just took the assessment and it was hard, but it was some of the stuff that we learned in nursing school, how to like calculate FTEs and like it's leadership in nursing or something. So like I did all of those and it's like a bunch of spreadsheets and like calculations and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, yeah, so that was really hard. Like I didn't know I was going to be doing that kind of work. I thought it was going to be like, how do you feel about pumpkins? Like I didn't understand like what that was going to be, but I did it. So I tried my best. But again, I don't really have leadership experience, but they often hire people that are unqualified for these leadership positions anyway. So we'll see. Because I just want to support everybody. Like, I don't want to be like, do it my way or the highway. Like, that's such a bad way to be a leader. Like, I feel like you should, our company does servant leadership. So I feel like you should, like, try to develop people, try to, like, be a good in the middle type of person. And we don't have that. He does that. The one that's retiring, he does that. But the other leaders are pretty chill, but there's one of them that's not, and I don't like the way that they work. But I can provide feedback and be like, I'm expecting you to like support your team. But yeah, anyway, I'm totally freaked out with this whole like applying for that director position because I took the test, I did the work, and now I'm like scared of being successful, I guess. I just don't want the responsibility. Like, I don't like responsibility. Ooh, he has like an old school car over there. I don't know how to say that. Like, I'm lazy. Like, I could do stuff, but like, I'm lazy. Beanie, I like this beanie style I'm into right now. I have so many because I buy one a year. And I guess I just caught up to having a lot. I should probably take the dogs out for a walk when I get back. But I gotta wash Peach. She stinks. Oh, and this camera, I can actually show you guys me washing the dog. Because I have to get in the bathtub with them because they freak out. Like if they're just a mess. But I'll show you guys me bathing her. This. Rip the door off the hinge. Look at her go, look at her go. Go on. Go on. You might want to take her out to potty. She might pee on you. So we are getting ready to go to the massage appointment and yeah, go get my massage on. Peach has gotten a bath and I think I hear her little snoring face snoring. Peach snoring? Is Peach snoring? Oh, well, she was. She's tired after that bath. She sliced my ankle open. Not even a sorry. Everyone's just resting. Hi, Dobby. No, their teeth will fall out. Look how white you are, Peach. You're back to being a blonde, not all mucky, mucky, mucky. Peach is always perfect. Mops is always perfect. Look at Aaron. He's so handsome. He's my favorite boy. Okay, here we go.
Like, it could be maybe, in my opinion, it's more.
I'll tell you the price
I
in a
am
minute.
very, very early. I think I'm like 15 minutes early. But I'd rather sit out here where I can play on my phone loudly than be in there quietly. So, yeah. Okay, so this is my cute little massage room. And I'm here with Tyler today, and he's the best. So let me get ready. All done. And now to the parking lot.